rocking and rolling?
We are,
You have the exact same secures.
yeah, we are
Yeah.
rocking and rolling here tonight on this Monday night with Advanced R&D. I've got my co-host Merzain. How are you doing, man?
Good. Oh, we're actually on.
Yeah, we actually are online. I said I was going live.
I'm glad you asked me that right then because I better get a big mouthful of chicken before you. Like
Yum.
literally 2 more seconds.
People want to hear you eat. That's what they're here for. And with us, we have our guest, Sooner and MandalorynOranj, aka Zach. How are both of y'all tonight?
Pretty good. How
Doing
about you?
well.
Doing great. I'm ready to see these rosters. How are y'all feeling? I think both of y'all kind of forgot what you had built, so this will be fun.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. You set us up with a bunch of heavy hitters, so
I'm not here to have a good time. I'm here to.
That's the
I'm here
spirit.
just to remember how all my cards play out since I don't ever play these characters.
That's good stuff. I guess if y'all want to go ahead and roll for priority,
Sure, let's roll some dice.
I'll turn on stream review.
I think I've already got the
Doing that.
psychological advantage by having the Brotherhood helmet here in my
Yeah,
dice tray.
what's up with that, Kenny?
Hey man, that's just.
Boom, 5 hits. Beat that.
I did not beat that. I
Oh my
got close.
5 and 4. The dice are already rolling hot.
I'm about to say I hope this is the precursor for what's to come.
Well, since we have the exact same secures, I'm going to go ahead and pick extracts.
That makes some degree of sense. I respect that choice.
I don't know why my name's showing up in the stream review heading. That's annoying.
Because I don't know.
Hmm.
That's really funny. It is.
So which one of y'all is actually red?
I am.
Okay, so Sooner is red, Zach is blue. Okay, I'll need to remember that. Merzan, don't let me forget. Actually, I'm just going to type it in chat over here.
Oh boy.
In the PTS chat?
No, in the
In the Twitch chat.
yeah, in the Twitch chat. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and mute you guys.
I need one more.
Merzane is our resident accuser, so if y'all have any questions, we'll be here to help.
Hey, Sooner's an accuser too.
It's true.
He is. I don't know if Zach's gonna trust his opinions though.
I trust I trust you implicitly.
Thank
Y'all,
you. I
y'all are probably
appreciate
gonna want to
that.
mute us too, just so y'all know.
We should deafen you, right?
Yeah.
You should definitely mute us
Yes.
so that we can trash talk with like absolutely no guilt.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
Okay, I'm muting you.
I know
Bye.
what I'm picking.
I
Sorry,
am
took
gonna-
me forever.
I'm gonna turn them very low.
Yeah, you turn them low. That way you can tell especially what they're talking about. I've got them muted on my end. And we are going. So we got the gamma waves and the Montesi formula. Yes. Yes.
Zach just said we're ready to punch each other a lot.
A whole lot. And you know who's gross on Montesi formula? 9-point Thanos.
9 point damage is kind of gross on everything.
That's true. It's actually science.
But while we wait, I want to talk about my spread I've got in front of me. My delicious, can't touch my keyboard spread.
we don't want to talk about the rosters right now.
No. We've talked enough about the rosters. I want to talk about this food real quick. I feel like I need to always get my food talk in. I always start with food talk.
It's true.
I've got 3.
You've got what? Did I lose you? Merzane, are you there? Oh no. I'm flying solo again, everyone. He just dropped off the face of the world. So what do we have going on? Are they just comparing rosters right now? Yeah, Merzain's no longer with us. That's good. Merzain, I don't know where you are. So I'm just going to talk about their rosters. You're going to talk about your food, but because you're gone, I'm going to talk about rosters. So, Zach, aka MandalorynOranj, he is the blue thing up here because it didn't load right. He's got, for his leaders, Thanos and Doctor Strange. For Black Order, he just has Corvus Glaive. But for his defenders with Doctor Strange, he has Hawkeye and Valkyrie. Unaffiliated, he's got Lockjaw and Nebula. And then the Reality Gem, the Mind Gem, and the Time Gem. And then he's got, for his tactics, Battle Lust, Bitter Rivals, Blood Despair, Brace for Impact, Climbing Gear, Field Dressing, Mothership, and Seven Sons of Cinnabon. Seven Buns, forgive me. And then, Sooner's side, he had Brotherhood and A-Force. He's got Magneto, Toad, and Mystique for his Brotherhood options. And then for A-Force, he's got She-Hulk, Captain Marvel, Angela, Storm, and Okoye. And for his unaffiliateds, he's got Lockjaw and Ronin. Then for his tactics, he has Asteroid M, Bitter Rivals, Follow Me, Magnetic Refraction, Medpack, Patch Up, Special Delivery, and Stalwart Determination. So a lot of good stuff here. If you remember, Zach's restrictions were he could not play Proxima, and he could not play the portals, or the Pentagrams of Farallah. And then Sooner could not play Medusa or Deception. So here we went with one restriction per character, or per affiliation, and as far as like the characters and the tactics go. So you didn't get double hit on both. So it looks like they're getting things set up. I don't know why the gamma shelters are floating in midair. That's always a good sign. Let's see. All right. So we've got the gamma waves and the Montesi formula. Oh, hey. The heading populated for me. That's amazing. So yeah, I don't have to remind people now. So yeah, Zach's blue, Sooner's red, got gamma waves and the Montesi formula. So everything is going to be nice and center for this entire bloodbath. That is probably going to be Black Order and Brotherhood on this end. So we got Thanos, Corvus, and Valkyrie. Ooh. She is a character who's very good at killing. Thanos has the Mind Gem, and Corvus has the Reality Gem. Let's go ahead and pop that there for him. And on Sooner's end, he chose Magneto, Toad, Mystique, and Captain Marvel. So it looks like we're rocking and rolling at 15 points.
Like a phoenix from the ashes, I have arisen.
He has arisen. He is back. Are you back in the TTS mod?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I gotta put the password back in.
Cool. Well, they've selected their characters and all that fun stuff. Was just rolling through that. We missed out on whatever your spread is, so you'll have to inform the listeners, the viewers. Less character talk,
Where
more
is the
food talk.
password?
Oh no! All right, more food talk has been demanded.
More food talk.
Yes.
Oh, what was the last thing you heard me talk about?
Something spread of 3.
I have 3 absolutely gorgeous barbecue smoked chicken thighs here,
Ooh.
smothered in red and white sauce. I have 4 pieces of white bread. Um, reason being, I had 2. My wife can't eat gluten, so she gave me 2 more. My
Ah.
wife just complained that I'm commentating dinner and not the game. We're doing both,
We're doing both.
believe it or not.
The people want to know.
The people want to know. I have delicious greens, which these are the turnip greens that made me like turnip greens. These are absolutely amazing.
I've never had turnip greens.
They're amazing. They're incredible. I don't really know how to describe them other than go eat them, you idiot. And then I have this amazing baked mac and cheese. You know, the kind where it's got that thick layer of cheese on the top.
Yes.
The part that you save it to the end and you just
Barbecue
like
mac
mush
and cheese?
this. Yeah, and you just mush this entire like thing of cheese in your mouth,
Oh yeah.
and you just chew it and chew it and chew it,
Now,
and it's done.
let me ask
The
you
best.
this: do you put barbecue sauce on your barbecue mac and cheese?
Well, they didn't give me extra barbecue sauce, and no,
What?
I
But-
don't
but you
you
would.
don't sully the flavors together. It's all these
Oh.
different flavors. If you want to combine the flavors, you take a bite of chicken with the barbecue sauce on it,
I mean,
and then take a bite of the mac and cheese.
I'm gonna have to disagree with that. I love me a good barbecue mac and cheese. Although like putting pork in it too, amazing.
Oh, that sounds good. I also have this awesome barbecue fried corn. It's like seasoned and white sauce on it, and it's deep fried first, and then seasoned, and then they put white sauce on it.
See, I don't love white
It's whole
sauce.
corn on the
Man.
cob. So what?
I don't love white sauce. I'm all about the red sauce.
The white sauce is where it's at, man.
Yeah.
You have to appreciate a good white sauce in Alabama.
I mean, I don't have to.
You do.
All right, people in the chat, Jester CT, white sauce or red sauce on barbecue?
Your decision determines which one stops existing. The entire fate of barbecue sauce is on
No
specifically your decision.
or other people in the chat. I think we've got a few. Merzain, you can't type in the chat.
I
Red
can
sauce is
type in the
better,
chat.
but that corn sounds amazing. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that.
It is.
But we got to ask you this too: pineapple on pizza, yay or nay? I'm of the yay
Yeah.
variety.
Absolutely.
It's like
I like
choosing
choosing between your kids. See, that's why, and I'm not an Alabama fan, but if you go to Saw's and you ask for roll tide sauce, they do white and red sauce. It's delicious.
Ooh. That sounds
Respectable
wonderful.
answer. Fine, but not the first choice. Absolutely a respectable answer.
It's usually not my first choice either. But like if I'm in the mood for it, like I'll throw down some pineapple pizza.
Bacon and mushrooms are my first choice. Like instantly.
Ooh.
No, here's an important one. This is the more controversial question. Thin crust or thick crust? Do you want a pie or do you want something crunchy?
Oh man.
Because I feel like that's the one that gets people actually riled up. I think the pineapple thing is just like generated controversy.
It's generated controversy. He's from Connecticut. That makes sense with the CT. New Haven pizza is greater than all. I'm not sure. Have you tried Little Caesars?
Yeah, you're fucking mad. Have you tried eating the box your pizza came in?
I haven't tried New Haven pizza, but if I'm ever up that way, I'll
Never
have to
heard
give
of
it a
it.
shot.
My favorite pizza place is a place in Nashville called Loopy's. I don't know why. My wife and I went there a few times, and it's just consistently awesome.
Oh no, is Toad about to get smacked?
Toad is about to get smiggity smacked.
Yeah, so first move, Toad double moved up, grabbed the middle spell book, is the appropriate name for it, as highlighting over the little icon tells me. And so Toad is about to be portaled closer to the meat grinder that is Corvus
Oh,
and
come
Valkyrie.
give Daddy a hug.
Hopefully Toad like maybe survives getting hit once. 'Cause Slippery would be nice, I think.
Well, first he's gonna be asked politely yet firmly to
Oh no.
mind gem forward.
And Valkyrie's already in charge range.
Toad is gonna get turned into wet paste, I believe, is the proper medical term for this.
He's gonna get ground to smithereens.
Have you played Resident Evil Tall Mommy yet? I mean Resident Evil Village yet?
No. What can you play
There's a
on?
part in the game. I played on my PC.
Oh. I don't know if my laptop can handle that. Like,
Probably not. My computer's fairly new, and it doesn't handle it very well.
oh.
Enough to play. But there's a part where this giant meat grinder drops out of a ceiling and chases you, and this dude's like commentating while you're doing it, and he goes, "Nothing like fresh American ground beef." That's what I'm thinking Toad's about to become.
Wait, so Toad took 2 damage. So he blocked 1. Are we not getting a Slippery
He
here?
also didn't get thrown.
He wouldn't have gotten thrown. There's no wild.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no wild, so no throw.
Yeah. But he took
I
2
think he
damage.
is spending. I think he's keeping the 2 spent. Oh, he's trying to figure out if he wants to risk it. He's gonna leave him there because if this doesn't work
Oh.
out,
He can
he's gonna drop Magneto right in front of his whole team. Because he's not Time Stone Thanos, so he can't get another hit.
No, he can't.
Oh, that is so funny. Does Toad have 2 of the books?
He only has 1.
Where's the third
They're hiding
book?
under the gamma shelters. They spawned weird. So
Oh, that's so funny.
The third one's under the back spell book next to Magneto.
This is probably the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. It's the most you've activated my trap card Yugi thing I've ever seen on MZP.
Here he comes. Surprise Magneto.
Man, if this game goes the way I think it's going to go now, I'm not even going to be able to finish my food before everyone's dead.
I know.
It kind of makes you feel like, especially because I'm at like more of a side angle. Like I'm in an apartment complex looking down at these heroes beat the shit out of each other while I eat my dinner.
Hey, what better Monday night could you ask for?
Like, well, one of them might throw a car through my window, but you know, hey, food's good. View's nice.
I think though, early next round, we'll see a bit of rivals from Zach to try and push his advantage, or his priority advantage at least. Everyone,
really funny thing, if
Everyone
Magneto
loves surprise
just
Magneto.
Magneto's like, hey, what's up? I think he's attacking Corvus because I would attack Corvus.
Yeah, don't attack Valkyrie here.
Oh, Corvus. Oh, Corvus.
Oh no,
So that's 6 total successes
Okay,
into
so
the
he's
no
already gone.
blocks of Corvus.
he's already gone. Like that's it.
Well, he does have
Oh.
have the
Yeah.
tough.
Jeez. Oh no.
Well, we have. That's what you get when you play two teams with Mothership and Brothership.
I know.
I think Surprise Magneto is better than Surprise Thanos. Ooh, excuse me.
Surprise 9-point Thanos though is awful. And by awful I mean it's amazing.
That Magneto roll. He needs to roll 1 success though. Oh my god!
No.
And now Magneto throws the taco truck.
He didn't bring Follow Me to this game. We talked about it so much on our episode. And how exciting it would be to pull it off. And he goes and does this.
Well, he couldn't follow me anyway. It's not this far away.
No, I know, but I'm talking about like next round or something or later.
He's got to throw the taco truck. I'd throw that taco. Don't throw the car. Cars for wussies. No! Corvus lives through this. I'm calling it. Corvus lives.
He has brace.
He does. Okay, the car was a good plan. I'm an idiot. Oh, he's rolling it?
Oh,
This absolute madman. He blocks it. This is done. That's a skull and a crit.
so he needs to block one more.
He needs to block one more, and he does it.
Oh
Corvus is alive.
This is so. Sooner and I played the other night, and he was playing Asgard. I was playing Brotherhood, but we just kept throwing things at each other. I think like the many times he threw like my characters at me, like I was rolling like 2 or 3 blocks the entire time, and so this is just another repeat performance of that. So he's gonna pay 3 to throw.
Arnett's 2 throws. See, this is what happens when you're mean. You don't think with your brain.
He's forgetting to give the Magneto power out too.
No, I think he did because Magneto and Captain Marvel both got a power.
Oh, okay. So Toad and Mystique will get one here.
Blood Despair.
Oh, spicy.
Smick, smack, smickety smack. Give me a smack and I smack you back.
So he just gets to make a base attack, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe so. Now watch, he's just going to one-shot Magneto back.
I would die.
This game went from like, hey, that's pretty cool to like 100 real quick.
Yep.
It actually looks like he is. Oh, he's Death Decreeing. I think. How many dice is this?
What the heck?
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is he? Oh, I guess he can do any attack. Oh, I have 3 crits. Oh my god.
Oh, because if he hits, did he hit the wild?
He hit the wild, but I don't think he gets. Oh, yeah, he does. He gets all the stuff. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my gosh.
That is so funny. He one-shot the Magneto back. Well, keep in mind, Elite, the only one skull counts with the reality gem. This isn't Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. But still.
And now he's going to move up. He's going to smack Toad.
Ooh, a crit.
That's
And
2
Toad's
blocks
blocking
from Toad.
2.
Toad is living, boys.
I don't know why. Like, Toad just rolls real well. For me, at least. And I've noticed other people too. He's a slippery little Toad.
Yeah, Blood Despair is just any attack. I had to go check it real quick, just to be sure.
Dang.
That is nutty.
And he has priority.
Yeah, Magneto's dead, FYI.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be around for much longer.
I just said, what the fuck did I just witness? That was probably the most hilarious thing I've seen in a long time.
It's pretty
And
amazing.
That was like some 40 chess stuff too, because like Tutor's like, heck yeah, I'll come here, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. And Zach's just like, I expected you to do that.
It all goes according to plan.
All within acceptable parameters. I don't think Magneto picked up the book though.
No, Toad has the book. And yeah, Magneto didn't pick up the other one.
He only has one book.
Yeah, Magneto didn't pick up the other one. That's probably going to be Valkyrie's. Can you guys look from the other side? Yeah, let me turn it around.
All camera requests go straight to Kenny. Kenny is the only one of the 2 idiots controlling the camera right now.
Yep. We're two halves of the same idiot circle.
Are we? Can you have half circles?
Sure. As long as I get the right corner.
Fair. I'll take your word for it. Is there a hypotenuse involved?
No.
I have Alabama geometry, so.
Yeah, that's too much geometry for me. I can do physics. Although I guess sometimes physics you need triangles.
That like reminds me. I have a D&D character who's a barbarian, who's dumb. He has like an int of 7, but I'm proficient in navigation. So I roll to see how much I over or underpay a vendor for materials. But so it's like I could pay too little or pay like 5 gold extra for and not think it's wrong. But if we're out on the open ocean, if someone needs to get us from point A to point B, I know all the complex mathematical equations to navigate through stars. Yeah, see, so here's the thing. This match peaked already, right?
I don't know about that.
Because
It's
Magneto's dead.
Is he?
Magneto's really dead.
Corvus only has 1 power right now.
He'll have 3 at the beginning of the turn.
Okay, and Magneto has a freaking ton of power to roll 6 dice each time.
Doesn't matter when you're standing next to Corvus Glaive. So Magneto's dead. So Sooner has to figure out a way to survive this next round without a leader. I think Toad took no damage once again. Or, no, he took 2 damage. That is when you slippery.
Yes, run.
Yeah, I hear him saying he's doing it. I'm going to go ahead and get the hell out of here.
So
Does Magneto gain HP on his backside? Or is he still a 6?
He's like an 8 or a 9 on his backside.
There's some promise there.
Yeah.
If Magneto, let's hypotenuse that Magneto lives, right?
Hypotenuse.
Who does he attack?
Corvus. You just want to get Corvus out of the way. You don't care about Thanos as much because he doesn't have the time or reality gems.
This is true. He is a control monster right now, though.
He is.
I think we're gonna see Toad slippery on back to the middle point.
Ooh, a shrapnel blast?
Shrapnel blast.
That is just spicy enough to work.
In that game, I helped watch over with Trey and Dan. Trey got a shrapnel blast. I think it was Trey got a shrapnel blast off and just like melted people.
Really?
Yeah, it was really cool.
I haven't ever actually used this shrapnel blast. Usually I just want to start yeeting things left and right. And this map has a lot of terrain for Magneto to yeet.
My dog saw another dog.
Yeah, he's 8 on his backside.
Nice.
So I think he can live through that. Unless like if Corvus gets enough power to do the death blow, then I think it's not going to be
He will have
pretty.
enough. If he can get 2 death blows off.
Well, he won't have enough to death blow. He'll only have 2, or he'll only have 3. He can Glaive's Edge.
Oh, yeah, it costs 4. Yeah. That's spicy.
Yeah, and Valkyrie uses her second action to move up, and she's probably going to just throw Toad away.
Throw him into that light post. Yep.
Oh yeah, the light post.
Or just throw him into into anything, just to kill him.
Yeah.
He does have enough power for refraction, but he won't have a chance to use it first.
I know. That's
the one downside to refraction.
yeah. I love it. That was the other problem when Sooner I played the other night. I was always second activation like pretty much every round, actually every round, and could never actually get refraction off to be of any use. It was sad.
We're gonna have Captain Marvel come up.
Merzain, let's get your hot takes on Black Cat.
On Black Cat.
Yeah, she was spoiled.
I like
today.
her a lot. I think she's gonna be really cool. She'll be power hungry. I think I'm probably not gonna say anything unique that anyone else has said. Right? So like, she's probably gonna be power hungry because her builder's not great. But she'll probably like get a couple power and steal something, then get the shit kicked out of her.
Yeah. See, I don't know if I want to use her to steal anything. Like, I think I just want to stagger people left and right. If I were to play her.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. You'll probably get like a steal, and then she becomes a target. So she gets the shit kicked out of her, and then she's got like 6 power to be able to do like 2 staggers in one turn.
Yeah. So our round 1, we've got a whopping score of 1-0. Yeah, Elite 004. The guaranteed range 3 stagger for 2 power. Like, it does only 1 damage max, but I don't care at that point. Like, if you're doing 1 damage max.
Yeah,
Like
I think that's what keeps it at 2 power.
Well, that and a lot of attacks that can stagger people also end up like dazing or KOing. You know? So
Yeah.
having that guaranteed stagger and having that stick can be helpful. And I mean, if she's affiliated Web Warriors, because we don't know that at the point, or no, not at this point, you can potentially move people off points and stagger them for the beginning of next round. And so their only action is to get back on a point. The 2 power to auto stagger 5+ threat is definitely worth it. Guaranteed stagger on MODOK, I'll take that all day.
I don't know. I feel like if I roll a 6 die attack and I roll like 5 crits and then 5 more hits, I would rather it just kill than stagger most of the time.
Yeah,
like for me.
How often are you spiking that hard? You know, like
I'm just saying
having the consistency there.
Yeah, the ability to just auto stagger is perfect. The only 1 damage is probably what keeps it at 2 power.
Yeah,
because it is really nutty good, and it would be busted if it was allowed to actually roll damage. Like Shuri's push. Like if Shuri's push could roll damage, you know how preposterous she would be. Move over Hawkeye.
Yeah, I mean if she was doing damage, I'd expect that attack to cost like 6. The only comparable thing we have is on a 3 threat is Iron Fists and Groot's.
His is like
attacks.
8 power, right?
Yeah, his is 8 power, but it does like what, 2 damage to characters within range 3 or something like that.
I think this is Corvus laying into Magneto.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Magneto's blocking.
He did use Glaive's Edge. Magneto's blocking 2.
Did Sooner roll in his crit? Oh my gosh.
He just one-shot Magneto. I'm wondering if they should call it the shortest game we've had.
It's record pace. We started 30 minutes
calling
ago.
It.
Are they really just calling it?
They're calling it.
That's hilarious. Oh no. Oh no.
That's a 10 hit.
Yeah.
Corvus shot.
Jeez. All right. Let's unmute them and hear their candid thoughts.
That is quite the spectacle.
All right, can y'all hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Sooner, did you unmute them?
That's so funny.
Is that the shortest TTS game ever played?
I think that's
All
the
right,
shortest
man.
TTS
Good
game
game,
I've ever
huh?
played. Good game.
Yeah, I mean, I just conceded after Magneto got one shot for the second time. So
Yeah, that's understandable. You'd pretty much
I
be on
mean,
your
there's
back
no way
foot the
for me to
entire
come back.
game.
Uh,
You'd be on your back foot the entire game at that point.
there wouldn't be a game.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
That blood
Yeah, I don't know if you really have anyone that can shoot through Thanos and Corvus.
not at
No,
all.
'cause-
I
well,
mean,
especially
Marvel
'cause
will die
Corvus-
to. So Marvel doesn't have enough to binary, and I mean Thanos and Valkyrie will just kill her so easily.
Well, Corvus also still has one more
It was a
action and
huge
would've just
gamble what I
gotten-
did. Obviously, it didn't go my way.
Well,
But,
blood to spare.
I mean,
Killer.
Corvus literally just one-shot Magneto twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We know he has the best dice, but that's insane.
those are
That
some
was pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
pretty nutty
Yeah.
spikes.
I mean,
I-
I didn't one-shot anybody. In fact, I did 0 damage to Valkyrie.
Yeah,
You attack. What did? Oh, when you killed.
Yeah,
So
with
I
the
left
rerolls.
Corvus on 1, which obviously if I one-shot him, I'd probably get Valkyrie.
yeah, because you can just
And
throw some
then-
stuff at her.
I tacked into Valkyrie to try to do like 4 or 5 damage, and then I would just finish them off. I would have been able to throw all 3 of those terrain pieces and finish them both off was what I was planning. But then I throw the terrain piece against Corvus, and he blocked all 3. So I had to, at that point, I had to throw another terrain piece at him. And with him not getting any power off Valkyrie, then I couldn't throw the last one.
Yeah,
That's true.
that makes sense.
That second attack was actually into Valkyrie.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
into Valkyrie, and I did 0 damage.
Ouch.
Wow.
Yeah, those were
Yeah.
pretty. I don't want to say one-sided rolls because like Magneto still rolled well into
His first attack, he rolled
Corvus.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But from there, it went extremely south.
Well, how many attacks did we get this game? We got 1 from Thanos. We got 2 from Magneto. So that's 3. We got 2 from Corvus.
And
Which was,
one from
I think we
Valkyrie.
got 3 from Corvus.
Yeah,
no,
3
Corvus.
from
Oh, that's
Corvus
right.
and
He got
1
the
from
he got the
Valkyrie.
flurry.
Yeah,
He got the 2 from the flurry, and we got 3 total from him. I'm just going
Yeah.
through like rounds.
Yeah.
So 3 from Corvus, 1 from Magneto, 2 from Magneto, excuse me, 1 from Thanos, 1 from Valkyrie. So we had 7 total attacks this game.
Yep.
Yeah.
And 3 throws.
3 throws
jeez.
and a couple of bow effects.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
Quick game.
yeah.
that was nutty. I didn't expect you to take that mothership though. What, like, obviously you said it was a really big risk, but like,
I mean, if that paid
I
off,
felt like
that
I
would
could
have been.
with the 3 terrain pieces there. I felt like there was I could. So I guess I probably didn't realize about the blood to spare. I just forgot he could do that. Because basically my thinking there was go in, take out Corvus, and then I don't think I either take out Valkyrie or don't die to Valkyrie. And then I have Medpack and Patch Up, so Mystique could have ran up Medpack Magneto.
Yeah,
I didn't think Magneto was going to die there.
yeah,
I didn't
one
either,
activation.
honestly.
I didn't either, to be honest.
Because I thought he would do some damage, then give me enough to do my spin 2. It all really broke down to that attack against Valkyrie, because that left me with no power.
Yeah,
And because if I do some damage to Valkyrie, although it would have given her a little bit of power to do some cool stuff offensively, it would have let me either, throw or try to kill her. Because I had a size 4 throw here, possibly. I mean, size 3 throw here.
right.
Yeah. Well, and that was what I was saving Brace for.
And if Magneto survives here, which obviously he didn't have that, it wasn't a bad, because his Corvus is on 0 power. I know he did a Glaive's Edge there, but obviously that was an insane spike.
yeah. So, a question from the chat for you, Sooner, is what was the plan for Captain Marvel? Why maybe her over other options? I guess your other
because
option
I
was
wanted
Ronin.
to give. Yeah, so my plan with Captain Marvel was to get her a spell book, and then she has a throw, obviously, which helps with power generation, and give her power to binary her, and then she does a 7 dice. She has the option of a 7 dice beam.
Oh,
8
It's
dice.
nice.
The spells are
So
the
that
spell
was the
books are
big
6
thing with
base.
Captain Marvel. Because I had to take a 4.
Oh.
It was either her or Ronin.
that makes sense.
I like the Captain Marvel choice.
And
Yeah.
I think Captain Marvel is better in Brotherhood than Ronin, probably, personally. But
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can funnel power to her to like
she
get
didn't get to
binary
do anything.
online.
I think we had originally talked about Ronin for A-Force, though.
Yeah,
So that makes sense.
because you could just feed him power off of
Right.
other people getting damaged, and Judgment is spicy there.
Yeah, Ronin's just. Ronin's judging on Corvus would have been good, but I don't know. I picked 15 points, and maybe in retrospect I should have. He's probably got a better 17-point roster.
Yeah,
Maybe I don't know. At 17, I think my plan was to do
I don't know.
Doctor
It was either going to
Strange.
be because if I
9-point
daze
Thanos
both his
and Valk.
characters there, I think I win the game.
yeah, I think so. Merzain and I
Because
were
even if
talking through
he
it.
cracks back and kills Magneto, I have the following turn. I mean, I score 1, 2, 3. Scores it's 6-0 just right off the bat.
Yeah,
And if he kills Magneto first turn, that means I will have following priority the next round, and so Magneto can take out Corvus.
yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, he still has Thanos, but he'd be such a points deficit.
Yeah, I gotta ask y'all because Merzain and I were talking about this. On your barbecue, white sauce or red sauce?
Red sauce.
Red sauce.
Thank you. Those are the right answers.
Look.
What the hell is white sauce?
I didn't know what it was until I moved here.
You say that like you didn't like I don't know. You just heard about like something like I didn't know that people fried fish guts and put it in tacos until I moved to Alabama.
I'm puzzled.
So it's like cane sauce, but different, more for barbecue. Is it vinegar based? I don't know.
No,
Sweeter,
This-
I think.
It's mayo based, right? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just know that red sauce is better.
what is white sauce made of? Primarily made of mayonnaise, vinegar, mustard, brown sugar, and horseradish.
So mayonnaise and vinegar, the first two things I listed.
It's not vinegar. It's not, so like the barbecue sauce for this place I go to is red vinegar based. So it's real thin and like gets everywhere. It's not like that thick sauce. It's like a thin marinade almost
Yeah.
that cooks into it really good.
I don't know. If y'all ever come out here,
penetrates-
you'll have to try it and judge for
Oh, yeah.
yourselves.
Have you
Alright.
tried it?
I've tried it. I just like red sauce more.
It depends on what it's for. Like
It's for
red is
barbecue,
obviously
so
better.
red sauce.
Well, like on a barbecue chicken, the white sauce is better. And also, when you combine the two, it is a match made in barbecue heaven.
That's true.
Don't talk down to me because you're from Texas.
Look, all I'm saying is like, I haven't had a good brisket since I moved here.
Well, yeah, because people don't make good brisket here.
Yeah, I know. It's a shame, is what it is.
I would love to try a good brisket.
Sooner, did you ever expect to concede in a game where you were up 2-1 in round 2?
He was up 2-0 at that point.
It
Well,
was
I mean, I
2-0,
told
but
Zach
you
as
killed
soon as-
Magneto.
Yeah.
As soon as I did it, we were like, "Yeah, this is going to be a very, very quick game."
Yep.
It's like, what if I made this game a coin flip?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if I guess I saw again. I knew it was a risk, and I didn't really realize blood to spare. I kind of overlooked that.
I think a lot
So
of Black
maybe
Order
I shouldn't
players
have done it. But he's going to use Blood Despair on Corvus at some point, so...
Well, the
Yeah,
chat,
I don't-
the chat loved it.
With it.
What were you saying, Mando?
As in, I don't think Blood Despair gets the love it deserves.
I don't know if he's on still.
Oh, can you not hear him?
I can't hear him.
Oh, I can hear
You
him.
can't hear me? Did I accidentally... Hold on.
Maybe I...
I can hear Mando.
Did I... Hold on, let me check if I accidentally, deafened Sooner while I was unmuting you guys. No, everything's good on my end.
Did you accidentally mute Mando?
No, I just can't hear him.
Whack.
Weird. I can hear him.
That is weird.
I'm gonna try leaving and coming back.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
he's doing
did-
the same.
Or are they just leaving and not coming back? That'd be really funny too.
They just ghost us.
Hey, Sooner, can you hear me?
God.
There, now I can hear you.
Oh,
Yay.
okay.
Okay, that makes so much more sense because Mando messaged me. He's like, "Did Sooner mute me, or is he just talking over me right now?"
Yeah, my
I'm
bad,
like-
man. I couldn't hear. I thought you left or something.
Oh no, it's all good. Technical issues.
That's really funny. Because I kind of noticed, like, man, Sooner's just kind of like bullying him out. What is that's kind of it's kind of being aggressive.
That's so funny.
No, my bad. I didn't hear anything you really had to say.
Oh, it's all good, man. Yeah, I was saying that I don't think enough people give Blood Despair the love it deserves.
Yeah.
Especially like Cookie and Ulysses and Finger Guns have been putting out those Black Order articles, and that's not part of like their core, but Execute is. And I mean, I've played a good amount of Black Order, but they've obviously played more than me. But I think not having Blood Despair is crazy. It's so good with Corvus, because especially like you hit the death blow and you get the flurry. It's like, okay, fine, you daze me, but I still got basically an activation out of him.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, I
Yeah.
completely overlooked it.
I'm gonna be honest. I think that Execute is not good, and I think that Blood Despair is good.
Yeah, Execute's good in like a handful of matchups, but Blood Despair, because even if you never use it, it can just be such a deterrent against people even attacking Corvus.
Yeah, exactly. It does so much more. I think even if you don't play it, whereas
Yeah.
Execute you have to set it up.
Yeah,
It's not something you get.
no,
I feel like
two range 1 requirements and like 2 power each, and it's a lot.
I typically
hard.
found when I have seen people play Execute, it's Proxima doing it, which doesn't feel as good because just the way it works out, you're like, well, I could either just hold it for another round, or Proxima can just go ahead and get it. And I
Yeah.
guess I'll go ahead and have Proxima get it.
Yeah.
Well, shoot. We helped Zach by banning Proxima.
So, standard questions. We're gonna start with Mando. So since Scooter was strong arming him out of the conversation unintentionally.
Unintentionally.
Unintentionally. I
Unintentionally.
was like, this is definitely not how you do turn 0. You're being really aggressive. What is this? This is so out of character. So if you were to make, you said you played Black Order, and given the same restrictions that we had before,
Yeah.
are there any character changes or card changes you would make to this list?
I mean, I'm pretty happy with this at 15, given that I can't take Proxima, and honestly, my plan for just about every threat besides 15 was just play Defenders, and it was going to be like play 9-point Thanos in Defenders. Partially because I've never played 9-point Thanos before and thought it would be a fun opportunity to try him out, but like 17, because before Sooner was saying he was worried about my 17, like, I guess there's the option to throw time on Thanos here, but what I would have done would have been Doctor Strange, either Valkyrie or Hawkeye, and 9-point Thanos. So it's kind of hard to say, I guess, about changes to my roster, like, without having played more of it. But I wouldn't have put Ebony Maw in there, and I wouldn't have put Hulk in
Boo.
there.
I only understood one of those characters. And he's 6 points.
Oh,
That's
Thanos.
just no.
Game of Launch Hulk.
Gamma launch Thanos.
I was game of launching Thanos before it was cool.
And then it
Yeah,
quickly stopped being cool.
I would
still
just like to
cool.
point out Kenny was here like on Thanos launch day,
That's
gamma
true.
launching Thanos, and playing time reality Thanos. And here I was, the naysayer, saying, "Wow, Kenny, that's really not that good." As he's getting to finals and only losing to me because he decided to delete Shuri from every table in existence with his Thanos rather than hit my Thanos.
Yeah.
Kenny's
So-
just ahead of his time.
He was so ahead of his time. He looked into the future. It was like,
Well, he's got the time gem.
Gamma launching Thanos will be good. I just don't know why.
Well, it's not Gamma launching Thanos. So, I was on 9-point Thanos like the moment he was like that was released, and then I just thought Gamma launch Thanos would be hilarious because of Todd's whole BDT strategy. I was like, what? Why not make BDT better?
The whole three big boy Thanos roster is so funny to me. But let's flip it. We're not talking about Kenny here because Kenny's not important. We're talking about
Stroke
Sooner,
my ego.
MandalorynOranj. So, Sooner, same question. Looking at your list, thinking about the same restrictions that you had originally, any changes you would make? Anything that you besides Magneto absolutely failing at his defense role?
And besides the 14-point senators that you forgot about us talking you into.
I remember that, and I almost picked it. Then
Did you?
probably should have, but no. I mean, with the restrictions I had, not really. I mean, I don't think A-Force and Brotherhood is a good combination because they do the same thing. But I mean, I think the roster is fine. Maybe put Sabretooth in, but probably not.
Ooh.
I'm pretty happy with it.
I want to go lie. I was very hyped for the Ronin tech in the A-Force.
I know.
Yeah, I
I-
just couldn't. As soon as you put me up against Corvus, there was no way I could play him into. I mean, Corvus would have killed She-Hulk in 2 attacks this game.
This is true. This is
That's
true.
Oof.
I mean, literally 2 attacks, and she would have been dead.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I want to say you're wrong, but I cannot. That'd be
I don't-
I'd
well,
know-
She-Hulk
Mama didn't
would-
raise no lie.
She-Hulk wouldn't have been like right there for Corvus to munch on. So.
Oh, he would have brothership She-Hulk too. You think he
Oh
won't?
yeah.
Yeah, so he has Mothership and he has Thanos to move her twice. Like, I think my personal opinion is A-Force into Black Order is almost unplayable.
That's
Mm.
fair.
Pretty tough.
I mean, that's a pretty
Yeah.
hot take, but let's just say that was probably a little harsh. I think it's not a good matchup for A-Force.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Or,
I mean, when you have 2 models, like even Thanos can do heavy work into, especially if you 9-point Thanos. I mean, even he can do super heavy work into She-Hulk.
I'm sad we oh my gosh, someone just asked me to become famous on our Twitch chat.
you want to become famous, Kenny?
I do want to become famous. Yeah, the other thing with the A-Force tech that I was excited for was Follow Me. But yeah, with Black
I was
Order
going to take
looming-
it if I played A-Force, but I just felt like I couldn't play A-Force. I
Wait.
think my roster, and it's funny because obviously when we made the roster, I didn't know what Zach's roster was going to be. And I think we more made my list. If you look at my roster, it's certainly made more to play A-Force than it is Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely
Um,
got more excited. for
Yeah.
Sure,
Brotherhood
sure
was like a throw-in.
Sure
And
would've
I don't
been
know
nice.
if you remember when we were talking, we were certainly, because I have played A-Force, I like A-Force, and we were certainly much more on building them up. But as soon as I found out he had Brotherhood, I was like, well, looks like I'm playing Brotherhood or Black Order. I was like, look like I'm playing Brotherhood for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did like your
obviously-
Valkyrie in there would have helped, probably. She's just generally good for Brotherhood.
Yeah, but we were going jank, Zach. We were going jank. I couldn't take Valkyrie.
Neither of us took the, jank picks that they talked us into. They got Ronan in there for you, and they got Nebula in there for me.
Do we need to schedule another game
You
with you
could have
guys?
taken Nebula.
I could
Chose
have.
not to take it.
I couldn't have at 15.
Yeah, you could have. You could
You
have played the
could've-
Time
well,
Gem instead of the Mind Gem,
well-
and then Nebula.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I couldn't have with like the Black Order core at 15. If we played 14, I totally would have taken Nebula.
I have actually been playing Nebula and Cabal with Sinister because if you do forced extraction, Nebula takes the damage and then heals it when you activate her, and that's literally as far as that goes. And I have a lot of fun with it,
It's cute.
and it's worked. Nebula
it
is
wouldn't
also
not
criminally
work.
underrated. Say what?
It would not work.
I'm just saying, like, it's not a great synergy, but it's a synergy, and I haven't lost a game yet.
Of all the synergies there are, it's certainly one of them.
It is certainly on the list of synergies.
If you're playing Cabal, you should have played Sabretooth too, because it's the same thing with him.
Yeah, but Sabretooth is lame.
Not wrong.
And 4 points. And it's very hard. I have Enchantress, man. Why would I take... How am I going to squeeze in Sabretooth when I got Enchantress?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Would y'all have included any of the new releases in your rosters, assuming you were allowed to? I'm assuming
Yes.
sooner you would have taken
Yes.
Scarlet Witch in a heartbeat.
Scarlet Witch in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I wanted to take Iron Fist. I just thought he'd be cool here.
Oh,
I would have loved to see Iron Fist on the table. I'm so excited
Yeah.
for Iron Fist.
I wanted him because he's Defenders affiliated, and I was like, yeah, he'll just be cool in Black Order. He likes to hit things.
Oh,
Yeah, I would have taken Mystique and Marvel out, and I would have put in Scarlet Witch and Okoye.
Scarlet Witch in... Well, Okoye then.
you mean
That's
Quicksilver?
Quicksilver, you mean?
No, I mean in my in my actual team.
Oh,
in your team.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
That makes a lot more sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then after my Magneto got completely killed, I wouldn't feel so bad because I'd at least have Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scarlet
Yeah.
Witch can run a game.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, oh, Corvus, that's really cute that you can count one skull as a crit.
Also, I mean, No More Mutants is so good against Black Order. Because shutting down, like,
Yes.
a Death's Decree or a Glaive's Edge or a Cosmic Portal.
Whims of Chaos is
real
good
good.
too, because Root.
Can that do Root? I don't think that can do Root.
They can Root,
that do
because I did it
Root?
to Sooner the other night.
It can do whatever you want it to, Kenny. I believe in you.
It's true.
No one can take that away from you.
But it can, I think, Root, Incinerate, and Hex. If I remember correctly.
To assemble. I have no idea.
Just go to the
Yeah,
tactics cards box right here. There's a tactics cards box over here.
And my phone's already in my...
Yeah, I would have absolutely loved to play Scarlet Witch here.
Oh, damn it, it's not in assemble.
It can do Hex, Root, and Incinerate.
Nailed it.
Damn, alright. Yeah, Root's really good.
Yes, it is.
Especially
I'm glad we're seeing
into
more of it.
Enchantress
No,
and Thor.
why? So I can understand a little bit why they couldn't have Scarlet Witch passing around Ronan's face for judgment, and they had to make something else. Why did they get rid of the tree roots?
I don't
Root.
know. That's weird. I also really wanted Scarlet Witch to be passing around Ronan's face, and I'm still going to be using Ronan's face tokens.
I contemplated throwing away the gavels, honestly.
They're
What's
in
the
my
new-
bag of like
oh.
extra tokens because I'm totally sticking with Ronan's face.
It's Ronan's
Oh,
face.
yeah. Yeah, Merzain tried to get me to give him my chain tokens so that he could have... Or he tried to
Your
give me
Ronin
his
tokens.
chain so I could give him my Ronin tokens. I was like, heck no.
I tried to do a 1-for-1, an equivalent exchange 1-for-1 trade.
Or the gavel, not the chains.
Yeah, the gavel. I will 1-to-1 trade anyone who meets me. Gavels or Ronin faces if I can do it. I will also pay you several actual dollars for your blind obsession tokens.
He's not exaggerating.
I am not. I have bagged
Do you
probably
want
everyone
enough
in
of
our
those to use them as activated tokens?
Yes, I do. Currently it's my my victory tracker. And it's my Steam profile, so it can be my victory tracker.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, makes sense.
We
yeah.
forgot to mention the advanced R&D templates.
Yeah, I noticed.
No, those looked awesome. I saw
Put our
that.
names on them.
Yeah.
Slick.
I've got the image files to send y'all, so you can just, if you ever want to use them, you can. You don't have to.
We encourage it.
My feelings won't.
If I use them, am I gonna have somebody like report me for being favored?
No, I promise. Because if there's one thing Advanced RD doesn't favor, it's any one person. It is just the concept of jank.
Yeah.
All right.
If you play jank,
Merzain, I'm
you'll
gonna
be
give that
favored.
file to Brandon to play against you tomorrow.
I think she's gonna be your MandalorynOranj.
Yeah, I'm sponsoring.
Just so I'll know.
I'm
Just so I'll
sponsoring him.
know.
What's everybody playing? And well, I know what are you playing, Zach?
I'm playing Wakanda. I'm playing pretty much that. You remember that game we played
Oh,
a month
yeah.
or two ago?
Yeah.
When you
played X-Force,
kicked my
right?
ass with X-Force. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm playing basically that same roster, but
Gotcha.
obviously with Angela instead of Amazing Spider-Man and some of the, like different cards.
Cool.
You want Asgard?
Asgard, Wakanda. Yeah.
Nice. Asgard are fun, man. I played them a couple days ago for the first time since season 4 ended, and they're still rad.
Yeah, they're super fun to play. They give me a heart attack every game, but they're super fun to play. I play them probably more aggressively than maybe I should, just because I'm always like, oh, Thor can daze those two characters for sure.
Thor can never daze characters.
I know.
His dice will always let you down.
I know. But yeah, I've had some fun with them. I was really debating on playing in season 5. I just, for some reason, I wasn't into it. And I decided Saturday, I was like, man, I need to just play. So I played 4 games between, 3 days of Asgard to be like, or maybe I decided Friday to see if I wanted to actually play them for season 5. And 3 of the 4 games I had to play freaking the research extract, which I think is terrible for Asgard.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not great, but I mean, Enchantress just moves people for days, so
Yeah, but they just don't have the bodies.
yeah. to
Like
cover
they
the
don't have the
secures
bodies
and
to
that
get to the secures and to out secure the researcher.
one. Yeah, I mean, I guess what you want to do. I haven't played it with them. I've played it with Wakanda, and Wakanda love it.
I think Wakanda, Web Warriors, and Criminal Syndicate are going to love it.
I think Black Order is gonna like it too.
Do you think
they can just pick where the fight is a lot easier. They don't have to worry about people running away with extracts because they can't run away because it's a secure.
Yeah, but a wide team might be able to score all the other secures. Like I think they may struggle into a Web Warriors team on it.
They kind of always struggle into Web Warriors. Yeah.
Perfect. Let's sign out of this.
Yeah, we're still live.
We're still live. This is the Patreon only chunk.
The Patreon.
So if you want to listen to the rest of this conversation, you have to get on Patreon.
You have to if you want
We
to
don't
listen to
have
this
a Patreon.
conversation, you have to send Merzain sinister pics.
That's just. I don't like how that sounded.
Okay, Mr. Sinister pics.
Send me your sinister pics.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. We enjoyed it, and we'll catch y'all next time.